Hi, welcome back to the newest Steve Show Showcase. In this episode, I'll be taking you through a selection of the Makita Season 2 build-up products. Let's jump into it. So this is the RP001GZ half-inch XGT brushless router from Makita. The machine itself has a high-powered constant speed motor on the machine. It's got a half-inch collet chuck on the front, as well as 60mm depth, which can be adjusted with your plunge depth adjustment. 5-speed settings on the front. Soft start built into the machine. It's got a trigger switch on the right-hand side, as well as having the lock-on and lock-off function. It's also got an LED light and AWS Bluetooth dust extraction. Included in the box as well is also your side fence, as well as your coping ring, your spanner for undoing your collet nut, as well as some other collet cones for different sizes of router bits. So that was the RP001GZ from Makita on the 40V XGT platform. Now we have the VS001GZ 40V brushless vacuum sweeper from Makita. The vacuum sweeper itself has a 480mm of cleaning widths, but with the brush on the side attachment that goes up to 650mm. We then have toolish brush replacement change on the underside of the machine, as well as brush adjustment height. It has a brush rotation speed adjustment done by the control panel on the handles, which also does your standard mode and quiet mode. And then we have our 2 LED lights which illuminate the area that we're using the machine in. So that was the VS001GZ on the 40V XGT platform. Next up, we've got some new Sanders on the 40V XGT platform. We've got the B001CG, we've got the B003CG and the B005CG. The difference between these machines is the B001CG has a 5mm orbit and is on a 125mm disc. The B003CG has a 125mm disc also, but only has 3mm of orbit. We then have the B005CG, which is an 80x130mm square pad, and that has 3mm of orbital action on that machine. The other functions these machines have is a large positive on-off switch on the front of the machine. They also have AWS Bluetooth dust extraction. They come with a 1.6 meter umbilical cord, which takes away the weight from the machine itself and means you can clip it onto your belt or have it on the table if you want it out the way. We then also include with each machine this arm strap, which goes onto your arm and allows you to clip your cable into there, which then keeps the cable from dragging over the materials that you are sanding. So that is the 3 new Sanders on the XGT 40V platform, the B001, the B003 and the B005. Hi, welcome back to Steve's Show, and today I'm going to be showing you the HM004GZ, which is the 80V breaker on the XGT platform from Makita. It is an 80V machine, so it is powered by 2 40V batteries which go either side, which keep the machine nice and balanced. The machine itself has a high-powered motor which is equivalent to the mains machine version, and that delivers 72.8 joules of impact energy. We then have an AVT anti-vibration housing, which is spring-loaded, as well as the counterweight collars inside the shaft, which also balance out the vibration when in use. The machine features a nice soft no-load function, which keeps the machine at a manageable level before you actually start breaking up the material required. It will keep it at a low and comfortable, manageable vibration level. We then have 870 blows per minute, a hex shank, twin LED lights, as well as a slim body design so that you can actually see what you are breaking up on the ground. So that was the HM004GZ 80V breaker from Makita. Last but not least, we're now going to look at some 40V XGT chainsaws from Makita. So we'll start off with the UC024, which is our 300mm chainsaw. We then have the UC025, which is our 350mm chainsaw. And then we have the UC026, which is our 400mm chainsaw. Now the difference between these three and the one on the end, which we will get to in a second, is these three all have the captive nuts, which is more traditional to a standard chainsaw. So it's all done up by a wrench on the bars and studs on the front of the machine. We then also have the UC022G, which is our 350mm chainsaw, which has the toolless chain adjustment and tension lever on the side, which is all done by hand. The other features of all these machines, so they are all basically the same power unit. It's only how that you put the chains on the machine that changes, and the bar length. They have a new locking system on the back for locking the machine off. They all also have a variable speed by the trigger on the machines. And they have a max chain speed of 25.5 meters a second, which we get to that speed very quickly at 0.4 seconds. The last thing on these machines is they are all equivalent to a 35cc chainsaw. So that is the new XGT 40V chainsaws from Makita. Thank you for watching the latest edition of Steve's Shows. If you'd like to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you again soon.